Alright you lot, welcome back to the channel where I dive headfirst into madness that is XDefiant. If you're tired of same old whining about bugs and sweaty lobbies, then stick around because today we're breaking down everything you need to know about Season 2 without any bullshit. Gameplay changes, new factions, maps, mods, all that good stuff. But before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe and all that bollocks. It helps the channel grow and keeps me ranting. And trust me, I've got plenty more to say. Alright, let's kick off with gameplay. Whatever Ubisoft's done here, it's like the game a shot of adrenaline straight to heart. Suddenly I'm actually running, not just taking a leisurely jog around map like it's my morning cardio. Shots are landing, or in my case missing as they should be. Hit detection feels smoother, and honestly it's like someone finally clinked gunk out at game's engine. Now I'm still working on that sliding mechanic, which, let's be honest, makes me feel like I'm a drunk ice skater half at time. But hey, progress is progress. Jump shot in? Nah mate, I'll leave that to you hyperactive bunnies. I'm more into figuring out how to counter you. Trust me, the more I see you sweaty little ops, the closer I am to mastering art at bunny hunting. But here's kicker, I'm somehow landing more player at game accolades than ever, and I have no idea why. My stats? Same mediocre numbers. Players I'm up against? Still same sweaty triads. Could it be trading issue everyone's moaning about? Well, I'll tell you what, I love it. If we both die in a trade, I can respawn with a smile on my face knowing it were a fair fight. That's right, if I'm going down, you're coming with me. Now let's talk about factions. Big addition this season is Highwaymen. And while I ain't unlocked them yet, I've heard my boy Chrome Killer's take on them. From what he's saying, these lads are a bit of a menace. A faction that specialises in disruption and chaos. Just my type of folks. I'll dive deeper once I get my hands on them, but from what I can tell, they're going to be an absolute nightmare to deal with in right hands. Expect a lot of trolling from Highwaymen players, so brace yourself for some seriously annoying matches. As for other factions, honestly, changes don't hit me too hard. And no, it's not cause I'm a diehard Phantom main rocking that Gorgon. It's just that tweaks made were ones that needed to happen. I mean, Incinerator drone actually flies right way now. That's a win in my book. But for most of us, adjustments are so minor you'd hardly notice them unless you're deep in nitty-gritty at metastats. For me, I just keep blasting away, and if I'm getting kills, who cares about fine print? Still, if you're playing around with factions, changes might affect you a bit more, but honestly, none of it feels game-breaking. It's just quality of life improvements that make experience more balanced without reinventing wheel. So unless you're one of those people who sit in front of a spreadsheet calculating every bullet, you'll probably barely notice. Now let's dive into the new map, Waterfront. I've seen hate, I've seen complaints, but you know what? I actually like this map. Yep, I said it, Waterfront's got a little something for everyone. You're into close quarters combat? Stick to middle. Prefer mid-range? Same spot. You're more long-range sniper? Well, take your ass to edges and pick people off from there. Verticality? Yeah, there's plenty of that. Lots of high ground to make life miserable for peasants below. Campers? Sorry lads, this ain't Call of Duty. Waterfront don't let you set up a little tea party and wait for unsuspecting souls to wander by. You might get a breather here and there, but it's not map for holding down a corner with your thermos and biscuits. You gotta move, adapt, and shooty pew pew your way to victory. Speaking of pew pew, let's talk game modes. Bomb mode is here, and you know how I feel about that. Objective based, single life, high tension gameplay. It's not for everyone. And a lot of you hate it cause you don't get to respawn every 5 seconds like it's a participation trophy simulator. But honestly, I love it. Adds a bit of spice, doesn't it? Forces you to think for a change. Though I'm still solo queuing for it since Chrome Killer won't touch it, and my other lad Shadow Souls is out with an injury, so I'm stuck with randoms. But hey, it's still fun, especially when you're one-making plays while everyone else runs around like headless chickens. As for other mods, they're still solid, but Bomb is where I'm at right now. Everything else feels pretty polished with Season Update, though if you're one of those people who nitpick at every little issue, I'm sure you've got your list of grievances. But from my perspective, it's all running smooth enough for me. Right, let's talk weapons. Now if you're expecting me to dive deep into recoil patterns and attachment stats, mate, you've got wrong guy. I'm not one of those sweaty min-maxers who'll break out spreadsheets for each gun. I point, I shoot, sometimes I hit summit. If I get a kill, brilliant. If not, oh well, I'm back in fate in a few seconds. tweaks some medtech weapons. Couldn't tell you if they're groundbreaking or not, cause honestly, I ain't noticed a damn thing. They all feel the same to me. As long as my bullets are leaving barrel and heading in general direction at enemy, I'm good to go. If you're stressing about damage values and fire rates, maybe take a step back and remember, it's just a game, not a bloody arms race. Nah, new quick chat feature. Well, it's there, I guess. It's useful for a quick GG or a push here, but let's be real. No beats a good old voice chat and a bit of banter. Trouble is, no one talks these days. What happened at glory days when multiplayer lobbies were filled with smack talk, banter and maybe occasional insult? Nowadays, it's like a bloody ghost town. Everyone's too scared to open their mouths or too busy muting world. Honestly, multiplayer without some trash talk feels more like single player experience with a fancy scoreboard. I messed around with quick chat, but let's be honest, it's a poor replacement for real thing. So for love of gaming, talk to each other. You've got mics, use them. Now on to audio, footsteps. People are up in arms about how quiet they've gotten, and I'm not gonna lie, they got a point. I got a decent headset, so I'm still hearing a pin drop, but for most of you, it's like enemies are ghosts creeping up on you. Multitasking or watching your screen and trying to hear those sneaky footsteps. Yeah, it's not easiest thing in the world now. Could use a little boost in volume, I agree. But on flip side, that spatial audio. Chef's kiss. It's louder, crisper and better than ever. Other sounds are perfect, but let's get those footsteps back before half at player base starts accusing everyone of hacking. Alright, you legends. So to sum it up, Season 2's got smoother gameplay, some spicy new additions and a few tweaks here and there that have got people talking. Whether it's new map, bomb mode, weapon updates or that cheeky little quick chat, there's plenty to sink your teeth into. But don't take my word for it. Jump in, try it for yourself, and let me know what you think. And remember, if you haven't played it yet, keep your expert opinions to yourself. Genuine input only. Smash that like button, hit subscribe and leave your comments and questions below. I might just feature them on channel, if they're not absolute bollocks. And if you got a hot tech or some advice on how to handle these jump shotting, bunny hopping sweats, let me hear it. I'll see you next time, you magnificent.